Hello, my name is Karina Lopez, and for this week's assignment on analyzing mass media and pop culture, I decided to focus on the magazine we know as Vogue. Vogue magazine is a paper magazine that is known all over the world and is sold in many different countries, including the United States. In my research on Vogue magazine, I made a few discoveries that were pretty shocking. The first is this magazine was first founded over 100 years ago, 128 years ago to be exact. It was first founded in 1892, which is amazing. This goes to show you that this magazine has stood the test of time and exists all over the world. So, this is something people are definitely reading, still purchasing, and soaking in all the information that is found in these magazines. Now, included in these magazines, you will find weekly fashion, beauty, and lifestyle trends. In my opinion, this is geared towards women. It features many women on the magazine, on the cover, in the magazine. It's really driven towards what a woman should wear, what they should do. Like I mentioned, it's fashion, beauty, and lifestyle trends, and that is definitely geared towards the female side of things. Vogue mainly exists to create and narrate pop culture. Um, it has existed for many years now, and I do feel that this magazine is a big driver when it comes to narrating pop culture. It informs you on what's in, what's not in, what's on trend, what's no longer on trend. Um, this is a magazine that is telling women how to be fashionable and how to attain a lifestyle that I think this magazine wants us to believe we need. So, over the years, Vogue has been aggressive in advertising a lifestyle and beauty standard people have to strive for. So, women look at this magazine and they want to be like the woman on the magazine, which is pretty clear as we move along in this presentation and you see these covers of magazines, it will come full circle. Vogue appeals to the middle and upper class population and, of course, is linked to luxury and high end fashion. So it's pretty fascinating to contemplate how the debate generated by and surrounding Vogue may affect women's lives in the United States. To read Vogue, you are put in a category and are characterized as having style, income, and being active. Because Vogue uses photos and language to communicate with their readers, fashion magazines are regarded as the industry's voice. They serve as a mass communication and truly have the ability to shape cultural trends. Because fashion is always changing, um, this magazine serves as a guide to help influence the audience who consumes it. With that being said, the audience who consumes it may not be the middle to upper class reader. It may be a lower middle class that may pick up this magazine and aspire to be like the celebrity on the cover. So this has caused a lot of controversy, but like I mentioned earlier, this magazine has stood the test of time, so they must be doing something right. You see here two versions of covers that feature the same celebrity we all know as Beyonce. So she is an American A-list celebrity who is highly successful and wealthy. So when you see these covers, the notion you get from these covers is she is powerful, she is beautiful, She is sexually appealing, and she is wealthy and successful. So, both covers are vastly different, but they both send the same message across. So, by what she's wearing, how she's posing, the lighting, the color she's wearing, down to the very color of the font on the magazine, this comes across as representing power and structure and sexual appealing to those who see this magazine and read this magazine. Now, this ad says to the average woman, particularly lower and middle class, looking at this magazine and think that it's all possible. Beauty, power, wealth are so easily attainable. But what you don't see, well, you do see that it's not obvious that these photos are airbrushed and edited and photoshopped to make this person like beautiful, powerful, sexual appealing, and successful. Um, while she may not look this way in real life, this is what we see. And I mention here, by no means is Beyonce not beautiful or not wealthy, but reality is distorted, and we are given the impression that she is all these things, but in real life, she may not look this way. So, the pressures this magazine and we are putting on ourselves are to look this way, when in reality, she does not even look this way. Here you find another A-list celebrity gracing the cover of this particular Vogue issue. This obviously is Ariana Grande. In my research on this particular cover, they wanted to put on this cover the classic American beauty standard and lifestyle. And apparently, the American beauty standard is a tan skin tone with a very large hat and a designer dress, a very small waist, sitting on the beach with a dog in your lap. This is the epitome of the American dream for women in the lower to middle class. I find it a little odd. This is not my American dream, but okay. This is the message Vogue was trying to convey. Now, by doing this, Vogue is simply creating this want and these lower and middle class readers to attain this lifestyle that they may not be able to afford. So instead, women who seek this kind of lifestyle enrich billion-dollar industries of beauty and fashion without significantly changing their own lives as women. The rich simply get richer, and the poor and the middle class simply just look rich. Now, it's no secret, Vogue is regarded as a powerful journal that has remained immensely successful and immensely influential for 128 years. Now, how they get their message on what women should look like is through photos and through physical characteristics. The message Vogue generates for women all across the world to aspire for a slim body, light brown skin, and soft feminine features. Now, this is what women should aspire to and what is deemed socially acceptable and beautiful within society, according to Vogue. Strong female leaders inspire women, according to Vogue. Over the years, Vogue has featured women who are successful in their own right. You see two Vogue magazine covers, the one on the left from Vogue India, the one on the right from Vogue Brazil. Now, there was a bit of controversy when it comes to the Vogue magazine from Brazil. Um, Darker skinned women are represented as masculine figures and stripped of their feminine qualities. Vogue covers carry sociological concepts of stereotypes. So there is a stereotype between black and white women who are considered leaders and strong. When looking at these covers, you can easily see there is a light skinned woman who is graceful and feminine, and that is the Vogue cover from India. And on the other cover that's from Brazil, Vogue Brazil, is a black woman who is presented in a masculine way, um, not showing any curves, lack of hair, and the positioning of her arms. She looks very masculine. She's very muscular, which is a beautiful thing, but this can come off as a masculine quality. This cover perpetuates the stereotype of black women within society that may look masculine.